So, in addition to reading, I also listen to a lot of audiobooks. And at the moment, I am listening my way through the Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan, starting with The Eye of the World. Um, so, I have some thoughts. Buckle up. This is like if Lord of the Rings, Dungeons and Dragons, and a crazy Nostradamus with like the tangles of prophecy all got together and had a weird little chaotic baby. So this is another multi-POV book following many characters, the main ones being Rand, Mat, Perrin, Egwene, who I was pronouncing wrong the whole time, we'll get into that, and Nynaeve. Starting with mostly about these three young men who live in a small little village called the Two Rivers. Living there, everything's going just fine. There's a little carnival coming up, life is good. Mysterious woman and her grumpy bodyguard show up, and then all of a sudden everyone is running away from creatures from your nightmares. So they flee, they get away. Turns out that these three boys all play a very important part of what they call the pattern. Hard to kind of describe. The world and reality exists on a wheel. Time is constantly turning, so there's no beginnings, no ends. It comes back around. There's different eras, different cycles, and they are known as what's ta'veren. And they pull at the pattern around them. They are so important in the structure of existence that they alter the courses of everyone around them. So what you get now is basically like a Fellowship of the Ring style journey with all these characters, but throwing in the complexity of very in-depth prophecy, mystery surrounding magic, and all of this, and it makes for a really good time. Oftentimes books where they have to travel too much, it can get redundant. Or if you're like me and you play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, travel can be very boring sometimes. This keeps that great pace. Funny thing is, I started this series in my early 20s, I want to say. It was a long time ago. And I didn't really get into it much. I didn't like all the characters. I only really cared about one. I found myself just basically skimming through some people. So I only got through the first couple of books because I kept trying because my friend kept insisting how good it was. And maybe it's the ADHD. Maybe it was just where I was at the time. I couldn't really get into it. But now I found myself really enjoying series and books where world building is a key. And man, this is fantastic. It does take a minute to get going. If you love epic fantasy, giant worlds, characters who just make bad decisions. You got Rand, who is the definition of main character syndrome and hasn't figured that out yet. You've got Mat, who's that one guy in every group that's like, oh, hey, I should touch that, even though you probably shouldn't touch that, and has a bit of an unhealthy obsession with treasure.